Hello, everybody. Welcome to the shop. Hello, guys, and welcome back. This is Pete Dahlgren, and you'll notice I kind of stole somebody's intro with good reason. Um, the jet has been sold, and it actually is going to be purchased by Bob Moore. And the reason for this and being behind it is because of these guys. The cockpit and the rest of the stuff that's been done on this jet and everything is that I've made a very big decision in going to the next level for a lot of my pretty much my career in building. I'm going to the next level, guys, and we're gonna finish this jet. But I did agree to sell it to Bob Moore, and this is something that he's just in love with it. So anyway, I'm very honored by this, and I just want to go by saying, well, Bob, if you're watching, yes, it's your jet. And so a few things are going to get changed on this, and we're going to just get this thing done. And I'm going to personally take it to Bob Moore down where he's at, and I'm going to hand deliver this thing. I will not ship it. So it's kind of one of these deals where I'm going to finish the jet, and then I'm going to go ahead and actually take it to him, and he will do the maiden on it, and he's going to buy it complete. What we're going to do with the funding off of this jet, guys, is I'm going to go ahead and purchase printing equipment, a new computer system, and programs to start making cockpit parts and details for literally any airplane. I've decided this is kind of the route I wanted to go. I've been on this one for 2 years. I'm going to build another jet, and it will be a Mears. And I think the results are going to kind of shock you on that, because they're going to be, I love the F-86. I really do. And one of the things is I built this jet, but I'm going to build another one. But I'm going to start by saying that I'm going to be able to do so many things. I want to kind of give a little bit of a characterization of what I'm up to and what I'm doing, because I'm not abandoning this project. But in order to do the next one, I need to sell this one. I'm not rich, and in order to do the next airplane, which I haven't quite decided which one yet. I'm thinking that I would like to possibly look into, I don't know yet. One of the things is I just don't know exactly what I want to do yet for the next one. There's so many good ones. I'm really big on the T-33, and I love so many different airplanes. So anyway, I'm going to start doing things to be able to fund what I'm doing here. And I want to do a new series, and it's going to be kind of, excuse me. No, a lot of you guys know I've been pretty sick, and I've got a few things that I'm going to be doing, but this has actually been my passion. And one of the things I'm going to do is start producing parts and things for basically large scale airplanes. And so this airplane was sold. I'm not going to disclose any amounts on it, but it's going to be done there, and you'll notice it's put in half because I'm working on getting little other things like doing this. I'm building the scissors for the landing gear down there now, and they're looking pretty good. I got a little bit more fit up and some trimming, some Dremel work to do on this one, but it does work. So I'm doing little things and details to these just to make this so much nicer. And so I'm actually hand making these. And, but this is just the whole thing. I want to be able to go and duplicate landing gear and start making some printed covers that would go over these, that would have all the details and little things like that on them, and just go to the next level of building. Now, I want to bring in that, you know, I don't get attached to these airplanes, and I build them, and usually when I get one done, I love to build. I love building them more than I do flying them. So it's kind of one of these deals where this one is going to get, when it's completed, it's going to go to do this. And health wise and this and that, I just don't have it in me to go and do a lot of the things. But as a builder, I just want to go and I want to be more of an informative type of builder and build airplanes that are just kind of off the wall, like this A model. I mean, this is the only one I know of in the entire United States. There's no, everybody's got an F model, but nobody's got an A, and that's why I built it this way, guys. So it's getting a new home, and I'm not in the slightest bit upset about it or anything. I mean, this is my work that's gone on for the last couple of years, and that's just where it is. And I'm excited. I'm really actually very excited, because with the proceeds of this jet and with what's going on with the others, then I'm going to be able to further more do these, and then I'm going to start a whole different approach to we're going to start doing a whole entire complete approach to aircraft building, and I'm going to do a complete series that's actually more like a TV show, and it'll be narrated and this and that. It won't be me blabbing and talking gibberish all the time. So I really don't like watching myself on TV, but I have a new thought, and those of you know me, yes, I wanted to kind of update on what's going on with me personally and all this stuff like that. I had to come to terms with a lot of things, and I quit being so damn stubborn. I've had so many of you guys come up there and talk to me about certain things, and I appreciate that. My friends are very important to me, and I am going to go ahead and get everything taken care of. And for a lot of you guys that know, I have a tumor in my leg that is actually cancerous, and with the biopsies and everything done, I kept a lot of this from a lot of people, and a lot of people wanted to know because it's actually brought me into kind of a situation. And so yes, I do have lymph node. I've got cancer in one of my lymph nodes in my left leg, and it's not related to anything but working in the shipyard. So I'm kind of going to be in a situation where I had to come to terms with things, and that I'm not going to be able to. And it's a tentative thing. It's not anything I'm going to be doing. I'm going to take some time to heal and do whatever I got to do. If I wind up having to do some certain therapies, then I'm going to do it. And I don't want anybody to worry. I'm fine otherwise. And so basically, you notice that I do that, and I've always had this weird nagging ass cough, and it's part of it's because I do smoke and I'm trying to quit. Certain ones of you guys have been saying stuff about that, and anyway, my health and things like that at 54 years old has kind of put me into a situation where I got to really start thinking about things very carefully. So I'm doing it, and I appreciate the concerns and everything. But back to what I was talking about. With all this being said, I'm not looking to get rich off a lot of things, but I am looking to go to a next level and make a name for myself for things that are actually made really cool. And I'm thinking, because when I broke my back, I was given some training benefits. And so I'm going to be going and doing this and actually going to the Everett Community College, which is something like, okay, well, whatever, but, and going and actually learn how to use this printing and computer equipment to get these things done. And so I'm going to be buying a printer, and one big enough to where I can make a lot of these pieces and parts. And I'm going to do this. And I've decided to do it. I sold my Harley to actually get the ball rolling on a lot of this stuff. So, and get caught up on some other things so that I can actually focus on getting into going on the next level. And I'll be able to make, I'll be able to do things like, you know, the tunnels and other things for other airplanes. And I'm thinking that it makes sense because a lot of people have asked me to do cockpits for them. So I said yes. And as a matter of fact, again, I'm doing a P-38 cockpit for Bob Moore. It should be here in the next day or two. And so I'm doing this stuff, and I'm sorry about the cough, guys. It's just body getting rid of parts of something that's not supposed to be there. And so anyway, that'll clear up after I go in and get that yanked out of there. So anyway, I'm gonna start doing cockpits and things, and I'm gonna start figuring out this resin casting thing and start doing some things, and then using other people's parts as well. And then, like all the things I had to scratch build, they're going to come out looking a lot cooler. They're going to be unset, and they're going to be done to a situation where they're going to be really cool. And they're just a ton of little things. And there's also little things that go back in there that I'm going to continue to make, because there's so many crazy things that go on that side of the airplane that it needs to have. So I'm going to go ahead and make them and stick them in there. And it'll be cool. I think you guys will be pleasantly surprised. But anyway, that's it for now. And just a quick update, and old fashioned with the old Bob TV from Facebook and from YouTube. Filmed in a drama-free zone. Bob, pay attention, buddy. Welcome to the shop.